Hi there, I'm Sarah. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. This video is all about beans, seeds, ants, and a bit of plant browsing, but not necessarily in that order. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. I saw so many healthy hanging pots of Hoya carnosa Crimson Queen at this Home Depot. I think I saw like 4 or 5. And this variegated wax vine called Morning Mist, it's so beautiful. Lots of hanging baskets in this one. Look at that queen. She's so pretty. And then there was also some Hoya Bertoniers. I think I saw like 3 or 4 of those also that looked really nice. Not crusty at all. This was a nice Ascananthus or lipstick plant. I really like the round leaves on that one. One day I will get one. When I see one I can't live without. Here's some more of the hanging baskets. Lots of pothos and ivy, but the strawberry begonia. Those leaves are so pretty. And you know it's not even a begonia, and it's not related to strawberries either. But those silver vein leaves are just so pretty. And the Epiprimnum pinnatum. I love the leaves on that guy. Lots of healthy looking pothos, but this twisted lipstick plant was the healthiest lipstick plant I have ever seen. It was so lush and beautiful, and I had my husband hold it up and spin it around just so I could get a good look at it. These planters from Proven Winners are just so cottagecore and dainty in my opinion. I think they're so adorable. And the one on the end with the fern, it's so cute. See the Dracaena Bananicle and a purple planter. Lots of Carnosa Shining Sea Star. Those hot pink leaves are they just really stand out. And then I noticed this Aglaonema. I've been seeing it in the water propagations, but I never could find the name of it. So now I know the name of the Aglaonema. It's so silvery. And the Proven Winners Blushing Sunset, the pink splash on those leaves, it just makes that a really a standout Hoya in my opinion. The Proven Winners Twirly Whirly Fern. This is like so whimsical and cute. I hadn't seen one of these yet. I noticed someone else in a big box store tour where they had seen one in a larger pot, but it's so cute I had to like twirl it around. $5.98. This is the whitest Lactea white ghost I have ever seen. It was so pale, it was albino. And it was right next to another Euphorbia lactea that, yeah, it looked like they were 2 different species. I don't know if maybe one was under higher light at one point, but they were definitely very different. We've had so much rain recently, and it resulted in an explosion of green beans. I've been told that these do very well in the heat and the humidity. And I'm growing them on a trellis, and I'm hoping that they'll just hang like a curtain. But I'm really impressed by how they grew, and I haven't picked them yet to cook them, but the flower is really cute. Look at the flower. Taiwan green, yard-long green bean. The trumpet vine is growing crazy in my yard, and I'm thinking it's like mint because it's popping up all over the place. And if the hummingbirds didn't go so crazy over it, I would probably try to dig it up, but it's growing wherever it feels like it. This is a cobweb Tradescanthia, and it had rained, and so you can't see the cobweb, but it's so lush and pretty. It flowered for the first time. I got to keep an eye on that one too because it can take over. So I've been planting my Hoya seeds. I'm starting to plant them. 75 seeds have been planted so far. I sent 10 seeds to my bestie, and when I planted Hoya seeds back in January, they started to sprout by week 2. I had planted those seeds in a seed starting medium. But here I'm kind of doing an experiment. I have 4 containers that I planted the seeds in tree fern fiber. And then 2 of the containers, I planted the seeds in a chunky mix. I have no idea how many more seeds I have left to plant. I've ordered 5 more of those clear planters so that I can plant some more seeds. But I did reorganize my Scattis pegboard to fit my Hoya seedlings. That way I can have them like up high where I can keep a better track of them, because I want to take pictures, keep track of each individual one. Number 3 has 2 peduncles on it, but they're doing good. I do like this setup better because I'm not bending over so much to check on them, because these do dry out a little faster, and they're thin leaf Hoyas, so you got to make sure that they stay damp. Number 44, I broke this one, and I stuck it in some chunky mix, and it started rooting, so way to go, number 44. We'll see how well they do. I have a peduncle on my AH074. Very excited about that. I also have a peduncle on my Wilbur Graves. So this is what it looks like from my desk. I like it. I had to move all my paint to a different area, but I like it. So this is another thing. Let's talk about some ants. I was repotting some of my larger Hoyas recently that I had purchased from big box stores that I never changed the substrate, which is wrong. I should have changed the substrate. But my Hoya Seeds turned out to be running an Airbnb for ants right under my nose. I've never had this plant outside, so I wonder how long these ants have been living here. The plant looks pretty beat up, so they've probably been living off of some sort of pest. That's been their food source. So I'm gonna have to evict them, and I feel really bad about it. Really bad. I'm envisioning Flick from A Bug's Life, and I'm like a giant lady with a water hose that's gonna wash away the colony and the family. So my new garden clocks, they're working out really good. Yeah, I'm really sad because I know those ants like worked really hard to make this their home, but y'all can't live in this. You can't live in my house. I feel really bad. I was watching them like flow out the bottom. I had no idea. I've had this plant for a long time. I had no idea that there was ants living in there. I've read that this can happen to Hoya imbricata. Anyways, hopefully some of the ants survived. I'm going to trim back the ugly leaves. I was able to pot it up in a larger pot and then like a smaller pot. Anyways, this is what I did. I repotted that large Hoya. It doesn't look horrible. I'm going to keep spraying it with alcohol. Hopefully we'll get some new leaves soon. Another thing is, I spent the afternoon with some truly great friends and one of my leafy besties. We talked about plants, we swapped stories. I even rehomed a few of my green babies. This is one of my 3 Australises. I don't need 3 Australises, so my friend is gonna get one. Then here's a verticillata splash. And then we also got some cuttings. It was a nice visit, but I also want to show you a very planty Airbnb from my bestie.
Look at all the plants at the Airbnb we're staying. We're in Nelson. I have a snake plant here.
I think that might have been a Hoya. I think that might be a lipstick plant. Peperomia. That's definitely a Hoya.
I have a string of hearts that goes so long.
And that rubber tree.
This is the other side, still in the same room. Another snake plant. This is a Hoya, right?
It is, and it's glorious.
This is the cutest Airbnb ever. I think it's a pothos in the front.
I agree. I have never been to such a planty Airbnb.
More plants.
Hi.
I think that's another Hoya. This one has the little pitcher plant. And then this is the kitchen. Yeah. Look at that farmer's sink.
It's a nice sink.
And then 2 snake plants.
I'm so glad that she shared that with me and all those different plants. Having leafy besties is the best. It's such a joy. Especially when you have like a crew of people who get excited over leaves and flowers and roots and fungi and seed sales, sales on seeds. I think it's just so great. So now what I am doing is I got my 5 packs to finish planting my seeds, my Hoya seeds. And this is how many seeds I have left. It's a lot. So there's 60 cells in this clear planter pack. I don't know if there's more than 60 seeds here. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna do a chunky substrate, and I was running low on my substrate, so I am going to make some more. This is just cocoa husk. It's a brick. And I did run out of orchid bark, but that's okay. This is another thing that I got off of Amazon recently. There was a set of 4, and I've just been using them to like repot. I wish they were a little bit larger, but they fit really good underneath my plant racks, and so they fit perfect. And so I do like it for the size. I actually measured them before I ordered them, so for me, they work really good. I would really like some trays like this that fit in my acre bar. I have a large black one, and then I have a small white one, and to have like a tray like this in the bottom, I think would be really nice, but I haven't found one that I feel like comfortable paying for, because a lot of the accessories that people make for those acre bars are really expensive. Okay, so we're gonna do this chunky mix. I'm hoping this isn't like too chunky. It was definitely easier to fill these with tree fern fiber, because I just like dumped it and it just like scraped it off. It was so much easier. My tree fern fiber that I got, it has a lot of these like sticks, so that's been kind of annoying. I'll try to pull them out and then I'll cut them up. But I had gotten a different brand the second time around, so maybe that's why. I was trying to save money, so it's not chunky, but it has these sticks in it that I'm not like very fond of. In my next video, I'm going to talk about those little cuttings that I had gotten from planting with wine. I just watched another video last night where another YouTuber had ordered some Discidia from Planted with Wine. And it made me think, oh, I want to see if there's anything new in there, but I don't need to buy any plants. I don't need to buy anything right now. I have enough plants to take care of right now. Okay, 5 here. I am going to go ahead and get some water, and then we'll get to seeds. Okay, let's do some seeds. The other thing is the fuzziness is like cat hair and it sticks to everything. Look at that, see that? Ooh. Well, 60 seeds were planted. I did have like 5 extra from my bag, and I did put them like sporadically through these seed cells. I want to show you that you can see like the little cat hair fuzz. I just put the seeds in contact with the soil. That's what I did last time, and they were able to sprout for me. So I have high hopes. I do have high hopes, but I do have one thing to add. I have a whole bag of seeds left. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with these. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you found this entertaining at all, feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment. I love to interact with you guys and enjoy all the planty things, y'all. Bye.